we start, let me introduce myself first. My name is Melissa, BHM Century.
And my name is Nelly, BHM Century.
My name is Jessica, BHM Century.
My name is Nimlayan, BHM Century.
Okay. Today we will debate about online education is just as good as traditional classroom learning. Online education has grown significantly over the past few years, and for me, I really agree with this statement because online education tends to be more cheaper than traditional learning, and it also flexible study options compared to traditional learning. Yeah.
I agree with you, Melissa, and I want to add something to the education is just as good as traditional classroom learning, which in online learning you can learn whatever you want. You can pick any course, any program that you want to learn from online learning without leaving your place. And from the internet, all it takes is just a Google search for such online course, and you will easily find the online programs offered by some of the prestigious universities from all over the world. Plus, you always find suitable course or even a degree program that you can follow only from your home. You don't have to leave your place.
I totally disagree with Melissa and Nelly point. This is because students have limited their time, the student have to underestimate the impact of never meeting the instructor or their teacher. This is because online education just like monologue and not the real dialogue. So this may impact their relationship with their friends, their teacher, and this will require more effort compared to online environment. So I stick with my point that traditional education is more effective way than online learning. So Leon, what do you think?
Yes, I agree with you, Jessica, that I also think that traditional classroom learning is better than the online classroom. And then I don't agree with the point of Nelly, because I heard that you say that through online education you can pick any programs, right? You want to study even the diploma or degree programs. But I don't think that traditional online education is not really convenient or really helpful for the student who takes the course like medical and engineering, because this kind of program actually need more practical things, like they have to do experiment in the labs like that. And then I don't think the online study is able to do this, because online education, the most maximum thing I can do is I see through the screen and then I study the theories. How do you guys think?
It's true, Leyen, that when we study, we need to involve with practical, right? However, through online learning, besides your practical and what you learn from classroom, you can learn even wider through the online learning, because you're not only fixed in one place. For example, when you study in, for example, I give UUM, you not only receive from what they give you, from that you give you, but you also can learn from other university, like overseas university like Oxford University, like that. So the knowledge that you get is more wider than what you get in your own place.
I agree with you, Nelly. because not every student have um, flexible time to come to school, and maybe some student is part-time student like PJJ, and by study online learning, they also can get a real degree certificate upon completing their course. So, what do you think?
I want to I want to give my point. I disagree with you that say that flexible study on online learning. I want to strongly say that online learning is not self-discipline. I said that because we know that online education usually have deadlines for assignment tests, commenting on lecture, and etc. That's not the problem. The problem is time management and organization skill. It's very necessary to student. So before we wanted to use the online learning, we must to strengthen our skill uh, before we choosing the online learning.
It's true, Jessica, that uh, when we do the online learning, some people, it's true that a lot of uh, temptation will come when you're only managing your study time with everything else in your life. For example, when you have a part-time, when your family cannot afford to pay your tuition fee, I mean your college fee, so you need to do the part-time in the morning, right? So if in the morning you do the part-time, but you still want to study, you can choose the online learning because most of the school or university, they don't offer night classroom, right? All the more when some people, they prefer to study like 10 p.m. like that, until 2 o'clock, 2 in the morning. So through online learning, they actually can practice how they discipline themselves to managing their time, do the part time, and then after that take a while rest, and then after they finish with their daily life, and then they will continue with the study. If they really, and then they continue with the study, so that they know that they can improve their life even better in the future.
Um, Sorry, Nelly, I still stick on my point. Even though they are part-time student or full-time, they have a part-time job, just like you say just now. But as a student, we must know how to manage our time. Even we PJJ, that, like Melissa said just now, even PJJ student, we must know that we student and we need to study. So I think that traditional education is very helpful because we can face our friend. We can we can make a group study. So I think that online learning is quite not too efficient.
Yes, I agree with Jessica's point, and I would like to give an extra point of view to support my stand. Is about the discipline problem. Because learning in school or the traditional classroom, I think the most appreciate thing is we have a teacher that will guiding in our discipline, and then because if we go to the traditional classroom, there were the teacher and also the fellow friends. Is like every communication we do is face to face and very directly. So more than gaining knowledge in the traditional classroom, we actually can learn, can be guided by the teacher to become a more disciplined person. And then I don't think that online education can do this kind of thing.
I slowly getting agree with your point, Layan, because as you said, I think learning with having teacher teaching us is a very good point, and I agree with Layan's point.
How do you think, Nelly? Do you still agree with your stand?
I still agree with my own stand that online learning is as good as traditional classroom learning.
How about you, Jessica?
I strongly stick on my point.
So, all right, since everyone have provided their points, shall we come to a conclusion?
Sure.
So let me recap the points that everyone provided. Like, okay, Melissa is agree with that the traditional classroom learning is better than online education, and also Jessica and me as well. And Nelly will still stand with her points, right? So that in a nutshell, we partially agree that traditional classroom learning is better than online education because through the traditional classroom learning, um, we can build a relationship with our friends, and then we also can not only gaining knowledge, we also learn the communication skill and then the presentation skill from our teacher. So that is our conclusion right now. We stopped our debates today. Thank you very much.